Spark Rail PMR2 is a two-channel relay module, which can be programmed and controlled via Bluetooth. The PMR2 hardware is divided into two channels. Each channels consist of one relay, one output port and one input port. The number of channels can be increased by adding multiple PMR2 slave devices to the slave port. The configuration of each channel can be done by serial commands over Bluetooth. Any Bluetooth serial app can be used for communicating to Spark Rail PMR2 boards. Or custom app can be built as per requirements. MTech Solution has a demo application for getting started. The app is called Spark Rail Bluetooth Controller, which can be downloaded from QR code given in the user guide. This is the connection for controlling two output LED and two AC load through relay and output port via toggle switch or Bluetooth app. Once the connection is done, give 5V supply to the Spark Rail device and mains AC supply to the load. Caution must be taken when dealing with high voltage. After the Spark Rail power LED glows, we can pair the device to a smartphone. For pairing, go to the Bluetooth setting, turn on the Bluetooth, search for available Bluetooth devices. Click on the Spark Rail PMR2 device. If it asks for a password, then enter 1234. If Spark Rail PMR2 is shown in the paired devices, then the pairing process is done. Open the Spark Rail Bluetooth controller app. If not installed, then scan the QR code in the user guide for downloading the app. Once the app is opened, click on the Bluetooth icon. Select Spark Rail PMR2 device. Now click on the Connect icon. If the connection with the Spark Rail device is done successfully, then the basic information such as the number of connected Spark Rail devices is displayed on the upper right corner, and controls for each channel will be visible. Now the Spark Rail PMR2 is successfully connected to your smartphone. Now you can control the relay and output through the app. Relay and output can also be controlled through the input port by simply changing its input state. This will also be reflected in the app as well. Users can also see the input status of each input port by clicking on the refresh icon. The input, relay and output can be configured in different modes. This can be done by clicking on the setting icon. A pop-up will appear for selecting the channel. Enter the channel number and click OK. Now all the settings of input, relay, and output for that channel can be set here. Let's look at each setting. In input section, in name, you can give any name you like for easy identification. This will be displayed in the control panel. In the type, there is 3 options. If digital is selected, then relay and output state will change as per input pin level 0 or 1. This type is selected when the toggle switch is used as input. If latch is selected, then the relay and output state will change when the input state changes from 1 to 0. And latch to the same state till next 1 to 0 input state is not detected. This type can be selected for using the push button as the input. ADC is used for sensing analog input from the analog sensor. Relay and output state will change depending on the input voltage is below or above the threshold level. Under ADC threshold, set ADC threshold for input detection. This field is used only when type is selected to ADC. Under relay section, give name to relay. Polarity determine how relay state will change from input change. If active high is selected, then relay will turn on when input is high. If active low is selected, then relay will turn on when input is low. In linking, if no link is selected, then the relay will not be controlled by input and only controlled through Bluetooth. If linked to input, then relay will be controlled through input as well as Bluetooth. Delayed on time and delayed off time are used for adding delay before relay gets turned on and off. And timer second is used for auto turn off the relay after it turn on. Last, the output settings. Same as relay, you can give custom name output. Type, one of the three type can be select, on off, blink, or PWM. Output linking, output can be linked three ways. No link, to input, or to relay. If output is linked to relay, in that case, whenever the relay is turned on, the output will also turn on. Blinking speed is for setting the output blinking speed, only if output type is selected as blinking. PWM frequency and PWM duty cycle, this field are used when output type is selected as PWM. After setting all the settings, click on Save button for saving. All the settings will be sent to the Spark Rail device. For resetting all settings to default, click on Settings Reset icon. A confirmation pop-up will appear. Click on Confirm to reset all the settings. Additionally, user can send direct command to the Spark Rail device. For that, open Serial Terminal. Here you can send and receive the data serially. To view the command list, type at CMD hash in the transmit text box. A command and list of config will be received from Spark Rail device. Let's try one of the config command. Here I am writing commands for toggling channel 1 relay. You will receive status of relay through acknowledgement from the Spark Rail device. Clear button for clearing receiver data. Click Exit for closing the serial terminal. Spark Rail offers a slave channel add-on port. Through this port, multiple Spark Rail devices can be connected. This is the connection of two Spark Rail boards through Bluetooth with three different types of input. After the wiring is done, give 5-volt supply to Spark Rail board. Now open the Spark Rail Bluetooth controller app. Click on Connect. After a successful connection, it will show two devices are connected, and control for all 4 channels will be enabled. The app supports up to 4 devices. And support for more devices will be added in future. Now we need to do input settings for all channels. The toggle switch is used for input channel 1 and 2. So it will work with default settings. And the push switch is for channel 3 input. Lastly, a potentiometer is used for giving analog input to channel 4. We need to change input settings for channel 3 and channel 4. Go to Settings. Enter 3 and click OK. Select input type to latch. Set relay polarity to active high. Set output polarity to active high. Click on Save. Again go to Settings, enter 4 and click OK. Select input type to ADC. Set desired ADC count. Set relay polarity to active high. Keep output polarity to active low for inverting logic. Click on Save. So now if every time we press channel 3 switch, the relay and output status will change. And for channel 4, if we rotate the potentiometer, if input goes above the threshold, the relay will turn on, and output LED will turn off. And if input is below threshold, then output is turned on, and relay will turn off. The input count can be seen by clicking on Refresh button. The Spark Rail is smart device, programmable and easy channel add-on, making it an ideal device to be used in wide-range applications, such as home automation, industry relay switching, motor switching, DC load control, remote control system and many more applications.